Hi all, yeah, this is the second video, just showing you quickly how to reassemble the motor. So, what I've done is I've cleaned up all the parts here using white spirit and a toothbrush and just a little sort of lid, you know, from a spray can. Cleaned it all up, got it nice and clean as possible. Now what I've done is, what I like to do is I put a bit of oil in here, just a couple of drips, you know, of normal sort of like just normal sort of thin, like sort of bicycle oil based on the bearing. Put a little bit of that in there. You can then put this in here. So I'll try and do this one-handed. So down that. Okay, cool. Now I put some grease on here, in there, a little bit of grease in there. I put some grease on here, just literally a smear of multi-purpose LM type grease, just a smear of grease on there, around there. A little bit of grease on here, on the bearings as well. And you get a little bit of grease. It's all little bits, isn't it really? A little bit here. I put a bit on the each of these three here. And I've already done this, so I'll just pretend to put it on there. There you go, like that. And then you get your cleaned three little cogs, little drive cogs on here. Let's try this one-handed, so it's a bit more difficult. Cool. Goes on there. Perfect. Let's make sure it's all good. Yep, perfect. All feels nice and smooth. Yep, perfect. Like that. That's good. Now what we do now is we get a bit of grease on the pot. Make sure it's nice and clean. Put a few smears on the teeth. Don't use too much on there, otherwise I find it slows it down. So put a few smears on there. Cool. Cool. Excellent. Let's look at the yeah, that's fine, perfect. Now to put the phone down briefly, point it towards, oops, just towards that for a minute. Now, it's going to do very bad camera work. Just to make sure it's all nice and smooth, which it is. You can see that. Yeah, cool. So it's very difficult to see what I'm actually filming. Yeah, that feels nice and good. You can feel that was where the grease is. That's good. That's cool. It feels really nice and smooth. It does. Good. So I'm going to put a little bit there. Cool. Awesome. Now, what you need to do now is install it back onto the motor. Right. So, hello. Cool. Right. Cool. Your motor. Now you've got on here, you've got one groove there. Then you've got a corresponding groove on there. Obviously I have cleaned it, which is just my dirty fingerprints. So make sure you're lined up on there. Oops. Put that a second. Cool. Perfect. It's in place. Push down slightly, twist it a little bit just to engage it. Twist it a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Push down there. Okay, push it till it clips in. Perfect. That's good. A little twist. Yeah, that feels good. It does. So obviously you can give it a bit of a twist. This is very bad camera work, but yeah, that's twisting really nicely. That's good. That's cool. And then obviously wipe off all the fingerprints, all that sort of stuff. Make it all look nice and clean and tidy. You know, clean off all your greasy fingerprints off this. I'll get some white spirit on there in a second just to get it nice and good. But yeah, that is good. There we are. So that's basically how to rebuild the gearbox, how much grease to use, and just how to reinstall it. So apologies for the Very, very bad camera work. Could do get a tripod at some point. But yeah, hopefully it's some use. Nice one. Cheers.